Hello everyone and welcome to a new Raviel Polypharidius video where I try to survive 100 days as Mori Jin from the God of Highschool. Now, of course, to be able to emulate Mori Jin, I've added quite a few mods. One being the Epic Fight mod for martial arts, the God of Highschool mod itself to be able to access its weaponry, and the My Hero Academia mod, mainly for full cowling. This will allow for not only stat buffs, but it will allow for, from the mod itself, speed and strength increases. Along with that, I've also set up a system for what I gain via levels in One for All. So when I start, I get One for All, of course, and the Mori Hui bandana, which it says 500 armor, but we're not really certain if the coding's right on that. At level 10, I get the Yoi, or also known as the Power Pole, and how I will be calling it from now on in the series. At level 20, I'll be able to extend it to its middle form, and level 30, I'll be able to make it the strongest it can. And at level 50, I get the full armor set and the gourd bottle. Of course, with this, we've also got to do some challenges. So by the end of the 100 days, I have to beat the Ender Dragon. That's most people's given. But besides that, I'm also going to try to fight some of the mobs by the end of it. So around the 100-day mark, I want to try to fight some of the mobs. I'm thinking at least try to beat Tathagat. Well, at least I want to be able to beat something easy. I don't know if I'll be able to beat Tathagata or the Jade Emperor, but hopefully I can at least beat Satan or the Three Kings, Arden, Jawala, and Lot. Past that, I don't know any other ones that I can do. Maybe Odin, but we'll see. Also, due to the fact that I have to spawn stuff in and give myself One for All, since normally a new world randomly generates a quirk, of course, this can't be in hardcore. But I will hold true that if I die to the dragon before the 100, like if I go in and I die to the dragon, I didn't survive. But we can still play and see if I can at least try to do some damage. So let's get into this 100 days. To start the 100 days, I decided to start testing out the martial arts. They're not really too good unless you get them stuck in a specific spot. Also, for the first few days, it was just basic Minecraft stuff. Build a house, which I did in a cave, and get some sugarcane. Get some iron on the second day. Figure out that the clones that you can summon, what button they're on, as well as that they don't help with the main mod's XP. The only thing I gave myself, of course, on those first few days was that bandana, and man, that was just, it helped a lot. So for days 3 through 6, I really just started looking for a mob spawner. At the same time, I decided to go create another portal on day 4 and look for some flint. On day 5, I got some flint, went into the nether, and then decided I didn't want to deal with too much. So I went on day 6 and found a mob spawner. Now, from day 7 onwards to day 11, I started the construction of the mob grinder. Unfortunately, I lost the footage of the construction. I don't know if OBS just wasn't working, but yeah, there is no footage for the construction. I'm sorry. But it was finished on day 11. Starting on day 12 and kind of continuing on until I think roughly about day 15, I started working on my farms. That way I could try to have some food to be able to slowly make sure that I have food to get through the rest of the 100 days. I also slowly worked on farming XP from the XP grinder. There wasn't much I could do at that point, as the easiest way of getting XP hadn't been given to me yet. On day 16, I actually started in earnest farming XP. By day 18, I hit level 10 and got the staff that at one point I figured out how it was pronunciated. I think it was Yoe. I'm not sure, but at times I would just call it the power pole because it was just a lot easier. After that, I continued farming XP for another day or so. I think it was about a day, all the way up to day 20 when I decided I think I should go find some diamonds. While looking, roughly around day 21, I also decided to go back into the Nether to search for a fortress, as I knew I was going to need them pretty soon. On day 22, I found the fortress, got some blaze rods, and I got a bit of diamonds. Day 23, I finished up this fortress and decided to head home so that I could create my enchantment room. So, on day 24, I actually think I lost my mind because I went searching for random stuff. I think I did find a village, I'm not really sure, but I might have just looked around and not found anything. From then on, I went to look for a little bit of lapis and then went grinding for XP from days 25 all the way to 34. Of note, on day 30, we did get level 20 by the end of the night, so we did get Yoe's, the Power Pole's second form, which did more damage, but with a slower swing. On day 35, I went to look around again, and actually found a village this time. For the next few days, I actually tried getting the villagers to do a trading hub, so that I could try to get better enchants or some good books. After 2 days of work, I realized it wasn't actually going to be worth it, and that XP grinding for levels to get up towards level 50 would be better, which is what I continued doing all the way to day 40, where I earned level 30 and the Power Pole's third form, the strongest form, the slowest form, and the form that actually takes damage. On day 40, I did go looking for some iron, as I did need a little bit. Afterwards, I did start grinding XP again, and honestly, it just kept going. It took until day 50 to hit level 47, and I started testing out how powerful 40% of the pressure points is. Because as I stated, One for All was used to simulate the pressure point system that Mori Jin uses in semi-early God of Highschool. So I was trying to test how that would go. After day 50, it took until day 55 to finally hit level 50, which unlocked the armor suit and the gourd. So on day 56, I started looking for the stronghold. It didn't take too long. By day 57, I found the stronghold, got inside, found the portal, and beat the Ender Dragon. And on that day I decided, you know what, I'll start searching for Wither Skulls. Day 58 was more of the same, searching for Wither Skulls, and decided I would go try to find something that would help speed this up a bit. So on day 59, I decided to go out into the end and find an elytra. It took a whole day to find that elytra. Afterwards, I also forgot about the dragon egg, so I went back and claimed it before heading back to the overworld. Because of the elytra and some enchants on the elytra, I went out. I don't think I had enchanted it at this point, but I'm not sure. I know my armor did. I don't remember when I enchanted it, is the problem. But I decided to go looking for a new fortress away from the original portal. After that, I decided to go back to the house to get emeralds together for mending, which is the same day on day 62. I had already enchanted up the most powerful version of the power pole on one of the previous days. I'm not sure when I did. It was lost in the mess of my XP grinding, to be honest. But I lost the enchantments because it switched forms. But I did get mending on my elytra on day 62 as well. Days 63 and 64 were honestly looking for a fortress by going to various locations, and I did find a village in another position that was above the previously found fortress. Honestly, I was looking for more fortresses to try to get better Wither Skull luck, because I wasn't finding any Wither skeletons at the one I had. But I decided that the main goal of the series was to beat the Ender Dragon, try to get up to level 50, and then after getting successfully to 100 days, trying to fight a bunch of, to defeat a few of the God of Highschool mobs. So, deciding this on day 64, I went back to XP grinding. And that is where I stayed all the way to day 99. On day 99 is when I stopped XP grinding. From 64, the end of 64, all the way to 99, I stayed in there grinding. Honestly, day 99 was one of the easiest days. I decided to go out and look for a spot to fight the mobs at, because I would have to spawn them in. After finding a nice plains that was near the first village I found, I put down a bed, I put down a chest, and I grabbed 4 mobs. Ardun the First, Jawala Sirius, Lot, and the Jade Emperor. I know that 3 of them would be semi-difficult, and I figured the Jade Emperor would actually be a rather tough thing to beat. Afterwards, I waited for the sunset and to go into the final day. And as I went into the final day, I decided to fight those mobs. And the footage speaks for itself for day 100. So, let's see what's there. Alright, the last sunset before day 100. Man, this has been the longest video I've ever tried making. Oh yeah, the bad omen's there because there was a few guys here. I think I left that clip in. I'm not really sure. But it's growing night. Our little glitch out because of everything. And there's the day for day 100. So we lived 100 days. We've done some things, but I think it's time we fight the final fight. We're going to try Arden, Jawala, and Lot first. And then we'll try the Jade Emperor. I'm going to use this about 3 times. And then Arden. Ah. I messed up. Monkey clones. King clones, help me. Ow! That hurt. That hurt. That hurt a lot. King clone. Okay. Ow. So, hitting those guys actually... Or trying to hit Jawala in the middle of that was not the best idea. But we did beat up Jawala. He is gone. And we've got 2 clones to help us. I'm probably not going to pop the gourd bottle anymore. Actually, maybe. Just pop them over here instead. There we go. Please don't move around. Please don't move around too much. Okay. So now we fight... Wait. Oh, that was Ardun. Now we fight Jawala Sirius. Ah! My clone was beaten up by Jawala. Okay, so Jawala can be pretty easily taken by... Ow, 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 ow. Where's their water? I forget that I'm also not using the pressure points. Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. So, at pressure point 60, we've also seen Jawala get beaten up. Okay. So next, we are going to summon one more clone for this. Lot. The third of the 3. Whoa, Lot is speedy. Lots as speedy as I am. Okay, Lot is gone. Let's just crank that down for a second. Alright. We made it to day 100. We still might die on this last day, but we've at least made it to day 100. And we can beat up several of these things. Now this last one, I have no idea if we're going to be able to beat him. But I'm going to summon several. And a few more clones. Because this is the Jade Emperor. Oh, I grabbed him at his peak. Oh, he got stuck. Where is he? No, you fools. Do not let him out of that water. Oh. Maybe I should have brought in Tathagata. Well, we know we can at least beat a few of them with the way we are. With a little bit of Bongchim pressure point acupuncture, some clones that are probably not as good as us because they can't zoom around, and I don't think they're wearing quite the armor we've got on, the enchanted armor. But yeah, we can beat up a few of them. But thank you, everyone. See ya. Hello, everyone. This is Raviel here after the commentary. I'm hoping you guys really did like the 100 days. It took me months to get this done because, honestly, there has been a lot of things that have stopped me from doing this project. And I have wanted to finish this project for a long time. So, it would really make me happy if you guys liked, commented, and subscribed from this. You don't have to. You can just watch the video. That's all I really like. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. As always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!